Hey y'all, this is Felicia, and I was about to harvest some greens, and I thought I would give you guys a quick garden walkthrough. So let me turn this camera around and show you what I got growing on in my garden in this March 2022. Hang on. So on my patio, I have this half barrel planter, and in it I've got green onions. All of these are grocery store. All of the onions in here are grocery store onions that I've cut the bottoms off and put them in the soil. And so there's green onions, and there's also a couple of yellow onions here. These are yellow onions, bulbing onions. And as you can see, they are about to go to seed. Also in this barrel, I have some purple kohlrabi, several in there, and some dwarf blue curled kale, and I just harvested off of that, so you can see where I cut off of that. In this container, I've got some green arrow peas that are coming up. I think I planted them about 2 weeks ago. These are the greens that I just harvested. It's a mix of greens in there. There's some kale, some collards, several different kinds of collards in there. It's another container with some kale and some spinach, a couple spinach in there. They're kind of small. They got some coal damage. I think that's what it is. Got them yellowing, but they'll be fine. More onions, also grocery store onions here. Let's move on over. This is my workbench. It's just a couple of pallets I put together, but in this container there's carrots. They sat there pretty much all winter, didn't do much of anything. They had already germinated, but they just sat there, but now they're growing. And you can see these are purple carrots of some kind. I forgot what I planted there, but there's some kind of purple carrots. They may be rainbow carrots. And then I have another container down here of carrots. You've seen these. I've harvested from these, but these are ready to harvest. And I will probably harvest the rest of those in the next week or so. I'm not in any hurry. But as soon as I harvest them, I will put something else in that container. Over here along the fence, I've got two containers. One of them has weeds in it. The other one has mint. It's got two different kinds of mint in it. It's dry, it needs to be watered, but it's going to rain here in a few minutes, so I'm not too worried about it. But it's got some spearmint, and if you can see in the back, the darker, smoother one is peppermint. And I've harvested off of that several times this winter and dried the mint. And we'll move on over here along the fence line where I've got a couple of pallets with containers on them. And I've got some strawberries in several different containers. I'm going to move some of them around, try to get them. Anyway, I'm going to move some of them around. I've got some mustard greens. Those are green beans in the blue container. They haven't popped up yet, and if they don't pop up in the next day or two, I'm going to put some more in there. Got a couple of trees back there. One is a serviceberry tree, and the other one is a pomegranate. The coal got pomegranate. It had started to leaf out, and the cold knocked them off. I'm hoping the roots are still fine, but I'll just let it sit there, and we'll see if it comes back from that. We got some more kale and mustard going, and spinach going in here. We've got some more some more mustard popping up here. Some mustard down in there. Some more grocery store onions going over there. Got some, what is this one? It's another kale of different kind. Some more mustard greens going there. Got some more mustard greens coming up back there. I'm going to transplant those in a little bit. More strawberries and some parsley back there. And so those are my containers along the fence. I've got a little greenhouse over here. Nothing's in there right now except for a grapefruit tree, and the one that's a little bit yellow is the grapefruit, and a kumquat. Diva Jones 03 sent me that kumquat, and so yeah, that's going there, and they're doing fine. They overwintered fine in here. Let's move along. This is my Muscadine grape vine right here. And I've just got it, as you can see, I've got some T-posts up there, and I've got some wire on there. I need to tighten up the wire on it, but it's holding it up pretty well. And then right beside my Muscadine over here is my Celeste fig. And it's gotten big. You guys have seen it when I first planted it, but it's gotten big. It was beginning to leaf out when the cold came, but the cold knocked it back, but it's still green, so I think it's going to be fine. Moving on over here, this is Chickasaw Plum, and as you can see, it started to leaf out. And then back over here, I have another Chickasaw Plum. Chickasaw Plum is a native plum of Alabama and Georgia area. It's another one that started to leaf out. And back over here, I've got a Kefir pear. I got the two Chickasaw Plums and the Kefir pear at the same time. This will be their second year in the ground. This one did not start to leaf out until after the cold snap, and so it's looking pretty good. Let's walk on around. Let's see. This is the Methley plum that I got from Tractor Supply, and as you can see, it is leafing out, as continuing to leaf out. It started to leaf out before that last cold snap, and you can see we've got some leaf damage, and that tip damage happened actually before I put it in the ground. So, but it's recovering. It's doing fine. And then my last fruit tree is this Florida King peach, and it started leafing out after the cold snap. I think we got some tip damage here, so probably another branch is going to take over as the main stem, but we got growth. Oops, I knocked that off. But yeah, it's leafing out. It's green. It's doing good. And that is the perimeter. And then now I'll show you a couple of beds that I've got over here. Let's walk on over. This is a new bed that I built this year. I filled it up with leaves. Just took one of the bags of leaves that I have over there and filled it up with leaves, and I'll be putting soil in it in the next day or two so I can get stuff going in there. I want to put quite a few herbs in there. This is a small bed I put in last year. In this bed, I I've got some garlic, and you see my garlic is doing great. Look at it. Look at it. It's doing good. It's thickening up. Nice. It's grocery store garlic. Actually, I grew garlic from the grocery store last year, and then I saved some of that garlic and put it in again this year. So I didn't buy any more garlic. So yeah, that's grocery store garlic. These are some of the greens I have. These are purple stem collards, and I just harvested off of those. They're kind of small, but I have to admit I don't fertilize a lot. I generally fertilize the soil when I put in the bed, and then periodically I fertilize, but I'm not a big fertilizer. But yeah, they look good, and they're trying to go to seed already. I've been pinching the tops out. I also have some Alabama blue collards over there, and another purple stem collard, another Alabama blue over there. And so yeah, these purple stem collards, I believe that this is corn salad. I planted some corn salad. It didn't do much of anything, but I've got 3 clumps in there, and I think that's what it is, but I don't know for sure. So I don't know if I'll be eating that or not. Could be just a weed. Got plenty of weeds. And let me take y'all on around to this last bed. This is my main and my oldest bed. I've got some more of the dwarf blue curled kale in there, and I harvested from all of those today. I've got some Georgia cabbage collards. Those are the bright green ones. Sorry about my finger. And the Alabama blue collards, and more of the Georgia cabbage collards. I harvested from all of those plants today. I've got onions. These onions are from sets that I bought at one of the big box stores. All these are these onions, and they're doing fine. Oh yeah, I did have some of those in that other bed over there that are from the sets. Also have more garlic over there. A few more collards over there. They're small, but they're producing, and I've been harvesting and eating off of them. I'm going to be adding more soil to this bed because the soil is getting low, and as you can see, I need to weed it as well. But anyway, that's that garden bed. This is the main one and my oldest one. I think this bed is 7 or 8 years old. I'm not exactly sure how old it is. I add leaves and soil to it periodically. Every year I add something to it because, the soil breaks down and the soil levels go down. But it's got a good probably 4 inches of soil at that end, 6 inches of soil at this end. So it still has plenty of soil to grow food in. I'm going to walk on around so I can show you some more of my containers. This is my compost bin, and as y'all can see, it has already gone down probably a good 18 inches from when I did the video about a month ago. That it goes down fast. It settles down fast, and then the compost, the worms eat it fast as long as there's plenty of moisture in it, and we get plenty of rain during the winter. So yeah, it's going down fast. Let's go on around to the side, and I'll show you a few more containers. So I've got a few more containers over here. There's some sage in there. There's another piece of sage. I cut that other one off and just stuck it in the dirt, and it appears that it has rooted because these are new leaves. There's a pea, a snap pea in there. This is a blueberry plant. It hasn't started leafing out yet, but that's a blueberry plant. We'll see what it does. Elderberry tree in this container right here. It's leafing out already. We got some more carrots. These are just a couple weeks old. We got some more mint. I pinched that off of somebody's house and stuck it in there because it's a variety that I don't have. We've got some onions in here from seed. I didn't get very good germination on that, but I do have a few of them. These are more onions. These are from Sets. They're looking good. This container right here, those are, I think those are Yukon Gold potatoes from the grocery store. Those are red potatoes from the grocery store. They're doing fine. Got more carrots here. Didn't get a good germination on those, so I'll probably reseed it. More carrots here. Did not get good germination on that, so I'll probably reseed that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. Some seeds I tried to start and didn't get much luck on them, but oh well. This was strawberries. I dug all the strawberries out. There's a lone onion that's still in there. I'm gonna fill it up with dirt and put something else in it. This is a silver dollar blueberry I got this year from Tractor Supply. It looks like it's doing fine. And then the onions around that are onions from Sets that I picked up this year from a big box store. And here's that sugar snap pea. I think this is Alaska pea. Oh, there's a pea on there that I missed. It's okay. These have been in there all winter long, and I just trim them back and let them keep doing what they do. Let's see. I'm thinking that's all I've got going on right here. And in addition to this, I have 2 more in-ground beds. There's nothing in them right now. I don't plant anything in there during the winter, the in-ground beds. That sugar snap. I'm gonna eat that. Good. That's good. I need to plant some more of those. Yeah, I've got 2 in-ground beds that I don't plant anything in during the winter, but I'm going to be turning them over and planting for the spring in there here in a little bit. And that's what I've got growing on. Thanks for watching the video and coming along with me of a tour of my backyard garden. I appreciate your time. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Bye now.